Feel the weight through your arms and the weight through your knees. I don't think I'm on. Am I?
Yeah,
oh, I'm on. Oh, beg your pardon. Sorry. I'm on. And slowly now, please, with your right foot, bend it under as if for running your right foot, so you're dorsiflexing and then plantar flexing, which is extending. So with your right foot, you start to tuck it under and to put it flat. Tuck it under and then extend it again. So tucking it up, keeping your knee on the ground, You're just tucking it under, which is called dorsiflexion, and then you're putting it with the top of your foot on the floor, which is plantar flexion. It's a bit confusing with two words, both with flexion, but you can call that extension. So you're dorsiflexing and extending quietly. And of course, there are many things to sense as you continue to do this in a quiet and gentle and easy way. So when you've got your foot in the dorsiflexion position, are all 5 toes tucked under and touching the floor? You can sense the length of your heel on the right. And of course, you can feel the movement in your right knee. And just continue to do this, tucking your toes under into dorsiflexion. Do you shift your weight as you do this? And just sense the movement in your right ankle. And can you feel some movement in your right hip? You keep your foot on the floor and slowly continue. And find, is there some movement in your right hip joint? We're very keen on your hip joint today. We're always keen on our hip joints, in fact. Okay, and rest the way you'd like to rest. Up onto your hands and knees again, please. And this time try the movement with your left foot, your left ankle. It's a movement in your left ankle joint. You're dorsiflexing and then extending. Go slowly, keeping your foot in contact with the floor. Left foot now. And of course, you've got the opportunity to sense, how is this different from the other? How is this movement different from your other foot? So go slowly. Feel the movement in your left knee. Feel the movement in your left hip, maybe, or a suspicion of something going on in your left hip joint. Soften your jaw and feel your breathing. How easy is it to tuck these 5 toes under? Can you sense the movement of your pelvis as you continue to do this with your left foot? And go a little faster. With your left foot, go a little faster. And as you go a little faster, you make it a little lighter and a little easier. And softer. And as you go faster, is it easier to feel something moving in your hip joint, in your pelvis? And rest for a moment. Please get up onto your hands and knees again. And just sense the weight through your arms and the weight through your knees. And now take both feet under and both feet down again, just gently. Now, if you felt a difference between one foot and the other previously, can you still sense that as you're moving 2 feet? What do you need to do to make them feel maybe more even? Go slowly, tucking your toes under, then putting the tops of your feet on the floor. And as you continue to do this slowly and easily, feel what happens in your knees. Feel what happens in your hip joints. And feel potentially what can happen through your spine. So as you tuck your toes under, what happens in your spine? Does your spine flex or does it extend as you tuck your toes under? What do you do with your pelvis as you tuck your toes under? Now, try not to do something with your spine under your will, which is what some of you are doing since I've invited you to feel the movement of your spine. Try to just move in your ankles and feel the reverberation of the pattern. What does your torso want to do in response to the movement in your ankles? Loosen your jaw, make your breathing easy. Now, if you're rocking forwards and back between your hands and your knees, that's not what we're doing. We're looking for rounding and straightening through your spine. So if you feel that you're transferring your weight a lot onto your hands and then back onto your knees, that's not quite it. Try to feel that you maintain the weight